my name is Ping Xu. I'm founder of UBI Taiwan. Actually, I am American citizen, so I live in States around 17 years. The past couple of years, I work as interpreter, medical interpreter, and also legal interpreter. So therefore, I discover a lot of angle from current social structure. I realized that this structure is not going to bring out the best of a human being, because currently all the structure are based on we assume the worst. We assume people are evil. We assume people are untrustworthy. So all the law and regulations are built on this distrust. So, in other words, we have our regulations, even social welfare system, is based on the mistrust. We assume people will cheat on system. We assume people will be lazy by cheating on social welfare system, by like lying food stamps, lying housing allowance, such a thing. And because we set up all the regulation to preventing corruption, and they increase more corruption. And also people who really need help doesn't get help because they don't know how. So in other words, it causes a lot of loophole. People will try to find the way to play around the system. That's because the conditions. So in other words, my personal opinions after I've been dealing with the medical issue and then also legal issue about all the immigrants, I realized basic income, the truth for basic income behind is satisfy. It's to satisfy all the human basic needs. Well, money is not the answer for everything. So currently in Taiwan, I try to do national proposal. We want our government know it's feasible, affordable. We got those numbers figured out. We want to let all the people know, all the citizens in Taiwan realize that it's affordable, it's possible. We don't have to live in such pitiful condition, inhuman working condition, and low wages and long working hours. Current situation, I will share the information to the whole world. If you can imagine how hard to live in Asia, like Hong Kong, Macau, or Taiwan, I'll give you a number you can figure out. If you put all your monthly income divide by housing, the equations equal 1. It's called division equal 1. In other words, all your income equals your housing expenses. I'm not talking about any other expenses, housing, food, Medicare, everything. No, just housing equal 1. Can you imagine that? Anything less than 1, it's unbearable living condition already. All your income is not enough to get a roof over your head. That's very bad. Hong Kong is 0.7. Macau is 0.9. Taiwan is 1.5. Can you imagine that? I have friends from United States. They complain about half their income goes to housing. You know what? The number is 2. It's 2. And then I think UK is 2.5, 2.4. And then some places are 3 and 4, like even 5, 6, 7. And that's even have a breathing room because you don't under a lot of pressure about get yourself a place to stay during the night. So that's a very stressful situation in Asia. So what we know about Asia, cheap labor, right? Inhuman working condition. That's the place most desperate need basic income implementation. But since not many people realize, okay, those are people. They immigrate to all over the world. We can see Chinatown everywhere. So how about we make basic income become global movement? I think it starts from Asia first, because it's most place desperate and inhuman, and then human rights never be care and then respect begin with. That's why they move everywhere, illegally, legally, or work lower wages and then disturbing the labor market of advanced social welfare systems countries. Basically, I realized actually it depends how advanced the human minds are. I believe some people are much advanced wisdom. They develop better, even under a lot of pressure, under a survival pressure. Because I share with older people. Older, wiser, according to our culture, the older you gain wisdom. When I share basic income idea to older generation, they say, yes, that's the answer for peace, of a world peace. When I was living in the United States, I have the past 7 years after I divorced, there was the drastic change for my lifetime. I was from a concert pianist. I can play charity. I don't need income because I was living well. And all of a sudden, my ex-husband had a stroke. And then the stroke, in States, if you are sick and you broke, you become bankrupt when you are sick. And then all of a sudden, one day I was on the street. So I was on the street. I live on a car, a couple of years, yeah. So I see all the angle. But I appreciate the experience I have. I don't have time to prepare the fear, oh, it's coming. No, I just dropped right away and on the street, and I was living in the car, all the stuff in the car. And I did not receive social benefit because I was green card holder. Back then, I was green card holder. I wasn't citizen. So I don't enjoy any benefit. So I realized that while I'm here, I'm seeking better life. But it doesn't carry me. It did not have safety net for an immigrant like me. Even I was in the States over 10 years. As green card holder, I have no benefit. So what does it tell us? Nothing. You are seeking for a better life. It's not you move to, you think it's have a better social welfare system, country. You guarantee you have a better life. No, it's not. The home, when you call home, it's a place where you feel secure. Basic income able to provide kind of security for around the world. Not only in one country. You see, even we think America is such a great country because they have a best social welfare system. And people move to Canada, people move to Europe and other countries. Really? So we were here fixing the social welfare system. The countries in Asia, we think, oh, it's a great country. They have a better social benefit. Really? So in other words, no one feels secure in the world. No one, regardless of where you country from. So how about we make universal basic income become a global movement? That's what I want to say, global movement. We work together. Make basic income become like a universal basic income, universal worldwide basic income, and then really release human being. You can move any way you want. You want to experience all the country, all culture you want. Let's break language barrier and then unite all the human being, mankind. I think that's the way to go. Okay, perhaps it's something you say, okay, it's a long shot, it's not gonna happen. You know what? I think a lot of things we didn't see happen before. You know, when I was in States, I can remote to China. computer. Technology bring people together. So we should just do this because technology already take us to somewhere we never been. How about we do that? Unite the whole human being, and then make universal basic income movement globally. Yeah. Okay.